have some serious matters to get through, and obviously, again, congratulations to Spain for winning the Women's World Cup,
which we can't even enjoy. We can't even talk about.
We very much so, and this was a fear though. I mean, you had the last few days you were on vacation, but we were talking about this on the show of like England or Spain, right? We're gonna sort of be a little bit unhappy.
Imperialism versus imperialism. Like the conquistadors versus the taxation squad.
So we're gonna be kind of upset of like with whoever wins. But bro, at this point, it's like, yo, it would have been. This is the worst case scenario for Spain winning, right?
Well, no, because at least this exposes how trash
it does. But I mean, it's a strange thing to be. At least it exposes it, and that's good. But it's also unbelievable how trash it is, right? You don't even really like. I did not expect that it would go this far. I thought we were gonna have Rubiales announcing that his resignation, and he was like, no, I'm not leaving. And
he pulled the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, literally.
Doubling down.
And everybody got his back.
Bro, and that's the crazy part. But look, so for the people who may not be have followed along with everything, right? So I have this tweet from Attacking Third. August 20th, Spain win World Cup. Luis Rubiales forcibly kisses Jenny Hermoso during celebrations. And this is an interesting thing, and I want to say this now because we were, Christine Cupo and I were on the show, and we were talking about and reacting to the Women's World Cup final. And we didn't talk about this because we had recorded 2 hours after the final.
I didn't even notice. I honestly didn't notice that it happened during the ceremony.
Right. So I was watching it and I noticed because I was already on my way to the studio when kind of the celebrations were happening. And so I'm watching this on my phone and I'm just like, I didn't know who this guy was. I just thought he was just some dude really. I assumed he had something to do with Spain, and I just thought he was really happy that Spain won. And I see him hugging all the players.
I thought he was related to Jenny Hermoso.
I thought they were like,
yeah. I'm like, yo, who else gets to pucker up? You know what I mean?
Right. So I just thought there was a good relationship that he's able to do. Because he was kissing players on the neck. He was picking them up, hugging, and doing the whole thing. So
on the neck?
Bro, you didn't see, it was a couple players he kissed on the neck.
Bro.
So we didn't talk about this.
Creeper. Yeah.
To me, better be playing when you kiss me on the neck.
We didn't know at the time when we were recording the last episode for the Women's World Cup. We didn't know we didn't know until probably about 2 or 3 hours after we were done recording that Jenny Hermoso was on an Instagram Live and somebody had asked her.
They were joking with her like, oh, what about that kiss? And she goes, yeah, that I did not enjoy. And that's when hit the fan.
Yeah. And then everybody's like, oh, okay, we shouldn't be rocking with this.
Oh, this wasn't something they both weren't comfortable with that because you don't know what the relationship is before that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So you don't want to make any assumptions. But then so that's why we didn't talk about it. So some people may have been curious why we didn't address it, but because it just didn't seem like anything was happening. We didn't be like, oh nah, what's the big deal?
Hey,
you are
European,
you know.
Yeah, no, it's not. You know how many times I just get up and kiss Christian on the mouth?
You know, we cut it out of the show.
I just came back from
Europe. That's where he picked it up.
Yeah, look at this Long Island.
So the kiss in itself, on just by the assumption is like it must be a cultural thing, or I don't get it, but if that's how they celebrate, that's how they celebrate, right?
Well, in my head, it's like if she's okay with it, then I'm okay with it, and then we find out she's not okay with it, and then it's like, well, then that's really awkward and uncomfortable.
And now now there's this campaign against her, the federation. So after he didn't resign when we all thought he was going to, because there were already a bunch of reports coming out that he's going to resign on Friday, and he did complete opposite of that. He just said, I'm not resigning. I'm not. No voy a dimitir, and we've all seen it.
And all the men in the crowd.
Yeah, and even some of the women, right? Bro. And it was a very uncomfortable thing because apparently the front row in that press conference was. It wasn't a press conference, it was like some sort of meeting or whatever. But the women in the front row were part of the technical staff for the Spanish national team, and they were put in the front row on purpose so that they could have this presumption that women are supporting Rubiales. So you saw them clapping, but it was like, ugh, like you could tell that they really didn't want to. And then a few days later, we hear that the entire technical staff, except for the head coach, has resigned. So nobody's is supporting the Spanish Federation president, Rubiales, and they are there's clearly a line being drawn in the sand, even within the federation, of people that are saying like that he did nothing wrong, and then people saying like we can't even support this behavior. And it's just kind of disgusting what's sort of happening, where the federation and clearly Rubiales and whoever is supporting him they put out the statement about Jenny Hermoso. I think they deleted this. Did you see that?
They said they were going to sue her.
They said they were threatening legal action. They put out a statement that highlighted certain body language.
So weird, bro. It was the weirdest statement I've ever seen.
You ever see that thing where like on TikTok people were like looking at body language of couples' photos?
Yeah. The green line test.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it is? They're like, this guy's low T because he's looking a little to the left or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's very strange.
They did that with Jenny Hermoso. Clearly, she wanted a kiss because look at her scoring this goal. You know? It was so stupid.
It's it's insane. It's like the Spanish Federation has truly nothing to gain from doing this, from attacking their own player that just won them the World Cup. It's one of those. I think let's see if this works out for them, Cotton. You know?
Bold move. Let's see if this works out for them.
You may have mentioned the most important part is this is the federation of the nation that just won a World Cup.
Yeah, dude.
Attacking their own player.
Yeah. So
who was kissed without being asked?
Mm-hmm.
This woman did nothing wrong.
100%. Yeah. It's
wow.
And he did everything wrong. And the thing is, and then after
which just begs the question, what does he know?
In the locker room, we'll get to that, right? That's another thing, because why are people supporting him, right? It's one of those, like, he must have dirt on a lot of people.
Yeah.
But after they were celebrating the locker room, he goes into the locker room and talks to the players, says he's going to take them all on a vacation to Ibiza, right? And then he says that he's going to marry Jenny Hermoso.
Oh my gosh.
So he makes that comment in there. And again, it's like, isolated, it might be like,
if you didn't just tongue kiss her, they'd be like, oh, that's hilarious.
What a
being
cute
cheeky
statement. Or whatever. Yeah. But it's like, no, dude. All right, you're clearly it's already clear it's harassment, and now the general behavior is just like you're just a dude that doesn't give a shit, right? You're just like you're gonna be how you want to be, and you're gonna be whatever way around women, and we've already. Before the World Cup started, the players already highlighted that there were so many problems and
they made the players apologize to be able to play in the World Cup.
Yeah. Sure.
And then they go out and win you the World Cup.
Mm-hmm. So I think this is just one of those. This is the thing that happened that was just so public that the players finally have the understanding and support from the rest of the world and be like, oh, okay. Now we clearly see that, the stuff that you were talking about, we have more reason to believe what you're saying based on the way the Federation is reacting.
This is like when the government admitted they were aliens. All the people were like, see?
Yeah.
Told you so. This is the same like release. What makes this even worse is that Luis Rubiales' mother,
dude, this is
has
insane.
locked herself in a church.
Craziest thing
is doing a hunger strike because she doesn't like the inhumane backlash, to quote, that her son has received. Now, I said this on air, on Morning Footy, and no one reacted, and I'm pretty sure they've scrubbed it off the show. They were like, we're going to delete that. But I said, good thing you went to church because you need Jesus, bro.
This is like one of the... I mean, this story could have gone in so many directions. I would have never. Even if I'm writing this story, if I'm writing this for like a docu or like some movie, I don't even think about Luis Rubiales' mom.
No, like writing prompts where they're like, just see how far you can push the story. Like, don't worry about it. We'll get back. Just see how far you can go with it. That's what this is.
Doña Rubiales has gotten involved.
Yes. Abuela Rubiales.
This is crazy, and this is just one. I can't
She's
even.
just in that. She's in that church right now, just tongue kissing the priests without them asking.
I
This
need
is their culture.
a live stream camera of the church. I need to see Mama Rubiales to see what she is doing because this.
I want to know how the nuns feel.
Bro,
this feels like something El Chiringuito would have like a 24-hour camera
We
like
need
zoomed
it.
in on.
How's this right
TikTok,
here?
TikTok.
and look, I
baby.
would say to Doña Rubiales, I would just say like,
Señora.
Señora, Doña, tú no conoces tu hijo.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you don't know your son.
Oye,
okay?
oye, ¿qué tú estás haciendo en esa iglesia? Deja a esa gente.
Because this is, I mean, I get a mother supporting her son. I get it, right? But we gotta be realistic. We all saw what he did. I mean, Mom, you're watching the World Cup too. I'm sure you saw what he did. What is the? It's kind of the. It's a lot of a patriarchy kind of a thing, and women can push the patriarchy as well. Just like he didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, this is a good example of
This
it.
is a perfect example of that. And it's just one of those things where you feel sort of, you understand what she's doing. I mean, but you feel bad. It's
I
just
don't
like-
understand what she's doing.
Yeah, I don't
This
feel
whole
that bad
family
for her.
loves to take it to the 10th degree. This whole family
What are
goes
they
0 to
doing?
100 mad quick. Take it out of the context of sports. You are a boss. Your employee wins a big award.
Yeah.
You kiss her on the mouth during the award ceremony. And when everyone's like, yo, you can't do that, HR's like, we're going to fire you. Your mom locks herself in a church so you don't get fired from your job.
Yeah.
That's the ridiculous level we're talking about here. This is a TV novela.
Yeah, this is insane. This is just one of those. I just really want to see the mom in the church. It just be so hilarious. But it's like it becomes a joke, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I want to take this situation seriously.
But how?
But
How?
it's like this. Your mom, bro. You're gonna call your mom?
Yeah.
It's one of those.
No, damn, bro.
Damn, bro.
Why you hiding behind your mom, dog? Also, why is the Federation threatening to quit all sporting events?
Dude, I'm taking my ball and I'm going back to Spain.
The Spanish Federation is like, if we are not allowed to kiss our employees, whether they want it or not, then we just don't want to be a part of your sport.
It goes even further when the conversations about, women coming forward in situations like this and when there's clear, obvious public harassment. It reminds me of the Mason Greenwood whole situation where we have evidence.
There's audio.
There's audio. There are pictures. We understand.
Before AI.
Yeah. We know.
We got audio.
We know exactly what happened. So it doesn't matter if there is evidence or not. People and evil people will continue to support bad behavior because they love soccer. They love football. They want to watch their players play, and that is more important to them than justice, than decency, than even just polite behavior.